The Art of Living with Purpose. Stoic Lessons on Intentionality. Introduction. In a world characterized by constant change and uncertainty, the quest for a meaningful life has become more urgent than ever. Modern society often drives individuals to pursue material success, fame, and instant gratification, yet these pursuits rarely lead to true fulfillment. Instead, many people find themselves feeling empty and directionless, disconnected from a deeper sense of purpose. Ancient Stoic philosophy offers timeless wisdom that addresses these challenges, teaching us how to live with intention, purpose, and clarity. This essay explores the Stoic perspective on purposeful living, offering insights into how the teachings of ancient Stoic philosophers like Zeno of Citium, Epictetus, Seneca, and Marcus Aurelius can guide us in living a life of meaning and intentionality. 1. The foundation of Stoic purpose. Living in accordance with nature. Stoicism teaches that living in accordance with nature is the fundamental principle of a purposeful life. For the Stoics, nature refers not only to the natural world but also to the nature of human beings as rational creatures. To live in accordance with nature means to live in harmony with the rational order of the universe and to fulfill our potential as rational and social beings. 1.1 Understanding human nature. According to Stoicism, human beings are unique in their capacity for reason. This rational nature distinguishes us from other animals and endows us with the ability to think, reflect, and make choices. The Stoics believed that our purpose in life is to develop and perfect this rational nature by living virtuously. Virtue, in the Stoic sense, is synonymous with excellence of character and includes the four cardinal virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. 1. 2. Living in accordance with the cosmos. Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of understanding our place in the cosmos. The Stoics viewed the universe as an interconnected whole, governed by a rational and divine principle known as the Logos. By recognizing our role within this larger order, we can align our actions with the greater good and contribute to the harmony of the universe. This perspective encourages us to view our lives as part of a larger, meaningful narrative, rather than as isolated and insignificant events. 1.3 The role of virtue in purposeful living. For the Stoics, virtue is not just a moral obligation but the key to a purposeful life. Living virtuously means making choices that are in line with our rational nature and that promote the well-being of ourselves and others. Stoic virtue is practical and action-oriented. It is about doing what is right, even in the face of adversity, and striving to be the best version of ourselves. In this way, virtue becomes the foundation of a life lived with purpose and intentionality. 2. The Stoic concept of eudaimonia. Flourishing through purpose. Central to Stoic philosophy is the concept of eudaimonia, often translated as flourishing or the good life. Eudaimonia represents the ultimate goal of human existence, a state of being where one lives in full accordance with virtue and rationality, achieving true happiness and fulfillment. 2.1 Eudaimonia versus hedonism. In contrast to hedonism, which defines happiness as the pursuit of pleasure and the avoidance of pain, Stoicism posits that true happiness is found in living a life of virtue and purpose. The Stoics argue that pleasure is fleeting and dependent on external circumstances, whereas eudaimonia is stable and enduring, rooted in the cultivation of inner virtues. By focusing on what is within our control, our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, we can achieve a state of flourishing that is not easily shaken by external events. 2.2 The role of intentionality in eudaimonia. Intentionality is key to achieving eudaimonia. The Stoics teach that we must approach every aspect of life with deliberate intention, guided by our rational understanding of what is good and virtuous. This involves setting clear goals, making thoughtful decisions, and acting with purpose in every situation. By living intentionally, we align our actions with our values and move closer to achieving the state of eudaimonia. 2.3 Practical applications of eudaimonia. The pursuit of eudaimonia requires practical application in daily life. This can include setting personal goals that reflect our values, engaging in regular self-reflection, and making conscious choices that promote our own well-being and the well-being of others. The Stoics encourage us to cultivate habits that reinforce our commitment to virtue, such as journaling, practicing mindfulness, and seeking out opportunities to serve others. Through these practices, we can develop a deeper sense of purpose and meaning in our lives. 3. The dichotomy of control. Focusing on what matters. A central tenet of Stoic philosophy is the dichotomy of control, which teaches that some things are within our control while others are not. This distinction is crucial for living a purposeful life, as it helps us focus our energy on what truly matters and avoid unnecessary stress and frustration. 3.1 Understanding the dichotomy of control. The Stoics divide all aspects of life into two categories: things that are within our control, such as our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, and things that are beyond our control, such as external events, the actions of others, and the outcomes of our efforts. By recognizing this dichotomy, we can direct our efforts towards what we can influence and accept what we cannot change. 3.2 Applying the dichotomy of control to daily life in practical terms. The dichotomy of control encourages us to focus on our own behavior and responses, rather than worrying about external circumstances. For example, in the face of a challenging situation, a Stoic would concentrate on how to respond rationally and virtuously, rather than on the outcome of the situation, which may be beyond their control. This mindset fosters resilience, as it allows us to maintain our sense of purpose and direction even in the face of adversity. 3.3 The power of acceptance. Acceptance is a key component of the dichotomy of control. By accepting what we cannot change, we free ourselves from the burden of unnecessary worry and frustration. This acceptance is not passive resignation, but rather an active choice to focus on what truly matters: our own thoughts, actions, and character. By embracing this Stoic wisdom, we can live with greater peace and purpose. 4. The role of reason in living with purpose. Reason is at the heart of Stoic philosophy and is considered the most important tool for living a purposeful life. The Stoics believe that by cultivating our rational faculties, we can make better decisions, align our actions with our values, and achieve true fulfillment. For point 1, the Stoic view of reason. For the Stoics, reason is the defining characteristic of human beings and the source of our ability to live virtuously. Reason allows us to distinguish between what is good and bad, to make sound judgments, and to act in accordance with our true nature. By developing our capacity for reason, we can live more intentionally and purposefully. 4. 2. Rational decision-making. Living with purpose requires making decisions that are guided by reason rather than by impulse or emotion. The Stoics teach that we should approach every decision with careful thought, considering the potential consequences and aligning our choices with our values. This rational approach to decision-making helps us stay true to our purpose and avoid being swayed by fleeting desires or external pressures. For point 3, overcoming emotional distractions. Emotions, while natural, can sometimes cloud our judgment and lead us away from our purpose. The Stoics believed in cultivating emotional resilience through the practice of apatheia, or freedom from disruptive passions. By using reason to manage our emotions, we can maintain our focus on what truly matters and continue to live with intention and purpose. 5. The practice of mindfulness. Staying present and purposeful. Mindfulness, or the practice of staying fully present in the moment, is a key aspect of living with purpose in Stoic philosophy. The Stoics recognize that the present moment is the only time we truly have, and that by focusing on the here and now, we can live more intentionally and effectively. 5.1 The importance of presence. The Stoics taught that the past is gone, the future is uncertain, and the present moment is all that truly exists. By staying present, we can fully engage with life, make better decisions, and act with purpose. This focus on the present also helps us avoid distractions and stay true to our goals and values. 5.2 Mindfulness. In Stoic practice. Stoic mindfulness involves paying close attention to our thoughts, actions, and surroundings, and approaching each moment with deliberate intention. This can be practiced through regular reflection, meditation, and conscious awareness of our daily activities. By cultivating mindfulness, we can ensure that our actions align with our purpose and that we are living in accordance with our values. 5.3 The benefits of mindfulness. For purposeful living. Mindfulness helps us stay grounded in the present moment, which in turn allows us to live more purposefully. By being fully aware of our thoughts and actions, we can make more intentional choices, avoid distractions, and focus on what truly matters. This practice also enhances our emotional resilience, as it allows us to respond to challenges with clarity and composure. 6. The role of reflection and self-examination in intentional living. Reflection and self-examination are essential practices in Stoic philosophy for living a purposeful life. The Stoics believed